So I counted them up, and I've actually now won 62 live final seats. But this was the first time I won live final seats for both sites on the same night.
Squirrel, how many live finals do you have in the bank right now?
So like pending is just one.
Just one.
Yeah.
Okay. I think.
Hi, I'm John Breslin, also known as SquirrelPatrol. I'm here to talk about my big night on July 1st. So I counted them up, and I've actually now won 62 live final seats. But this was the first time I won live final seats for both sites on the same night. I also won the Draftkings Relay Throw, which is like their biggest tournament for $50,000 first place prize. So it was a great night. I was leaving with my family for vacation the following day. So it was a great way to kick off vacation. It was a great night. I actually started off the night at a local brewery, and I was rooting on my scores and odds picks. I had picked 3 Braves to hit home runs in the same game, and Austin Riley hit a home run in the first inning. But then I needed one of the other 2 Braves to hit a home run. So I was just looking at that. While I was doing that, I noticed that the Brewers were ballistic against the Pirates. I was looking through my DraftKings qualifier lineup, so I noticed I had a couple of Brewers stacks in my qualifier lineups. And I late swapped because the Coors Field game hadn't started yet. So I had the Brewers with more of a off the board stack, and I late swapped it to be Diamondbacks because that was the top-tier stack. And I knew with the Brewers going crazy, that was different enough for that lineup. I was chasing Cal in the DraftKings qualifier. And after Arizona went nuts, I was in first place. Actually, I was in first place. Cal was chasing me after Arizona went crazy. And the last at-bat that he had was Adley Rutschman with Baltimore. So I was watching that game, and I actually placed a live bet. He was 35-1 as the last hitter in the game to hit a home run, and that's the only thing that could have won it for Cal. So I actually put a few $100s on Adley Rutschman to hit a home run in his last at-bat while the at-bat was going on. He struck out, but that means I won the qualifier. So I lost my bet by winning the qualifiers. But I was surprised between DraftKings and FanDuel how little overlap there was between the 2 lineups. The FanDuel lineup actually had a Colorado and Arizona stack. It had Willy Adames from the Brewers as a one-off, and he had a home run. I think he had 44 FanDuel points. So that was a great one-off for me. I'm always looking for high power with either players in my stack, or if I'm doing one-offs. I always want a guy that can hit a home run or a couple of home runs, and I'm always looking for high strikeout upside with my pitchers. And I think on FanDuel, the difference between me and the second place lineup, which was the Colts, and he's a great tournament player. But the difference in the 2 lineups was I had Christian Javier, who had 14 strikeouts, and Corbin Burns was in the second place lineup. He was the chalkier pitcher, and he had a decent night. He had 40 FanDuel points, but Javier had 14 strikeouts. That was like 70 FanDuel points, and that was the difference between the 2 lineups. So I won both qualifier seats, which is something that I've never done before. So that was my thought process for the big night. Thank you for watching, and hope to see some of you in Chicago or Boston later this summer.